Touchdown to technicalities, odd NFL rules that'll leave you stumped. From obscure penalties to peculiar regulations, the NFL boasts its fair share of unusual rules that inject an element of unpredictability into the game. These rules, often rooted in historical context or specific scenarios, can result in unexpected outcomes and passionate debates among players, coaches, and fans alike. In this exploration, we'll delve into some of the NFL's most peculiar and lesser-known rules, uncovering their origins and the impact they can have on the game. Prepare to uncover the quirky side of America's favorite sport as we unravel the mysteries behind these unique NFL rules. Fair catch kick. The fair catch kick is an exceptional rule in the NFL that allows a team to attempt a field goal after making a fair catch on a kickoff or punt. If a fair catch is successfully made, the receiving team can choose to attempt a free kick from the spot of the catch, with no defensive players allowed within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. This rule presents a rare opportunity for a team to score 3 points without facing defensive pressure. It's typically used when a team is too far from the end zone to attempt a regular field goal or touchdown at the end of a half. While not frequently employed, the fair catch kick adds an intriguing element to the game, offering a unique scoring possibility for the team that makes the fair catch. Defensive two-point conversion. In the NFL, a unique rule allows for a defensive two-point conversion. If a defensive player intercepts a pass during a two-point conversion attempt and returns it for a touchdown, their team is awarded 2 points. While these occurrences are infrequent, they can have a significant impact on the game's outcome, making them memorable and thrilling for players and fans alike. Roughing the kicker. Defenders in the NFL are prohibited from running into or roughing the kicker. This rule prioritizes player safety by preventing unnecessary and dangerous contact with punters and kickers. Penalties for running into the kicker result in a 5-yard loss for the defending team, while roughing the kicker penalties carry more severe yardage penalties and potential automatic first downs. Enforcing this rule emphasizes the NFL's commitment to player safety and ensures fairness and integrity in the game. Coin toss rule. In NFL overtime, a coin toss determines which team gets the first possession. If a team with the first possession kicks a field goal, the opposing team has a chance to possess the ball and win with a touchdown. However, if the team with the first possession scores a touchdown, they win immediately. This rule ensures fairness by allowing both teams to possess the ball and add strategy and pressure to the opposing team's defense. Intentional grounding. Intentional grounding is an NFL rule that prevents quarterbacks from intentionally throwing the ball away to avoid being sacked without a reasonable chance of completing a pass. Violating this rule leads to an offensive penalty. Its purpose is to maintain fair play by preventing quarterbacks from exploiting the rules to their advantage. Quarterbacks must meet specific criteria when attempting to throw the ball away to avoid an intentional grounding penalty, ensuring genuine passing attempts and discouraging rulebook exploitation. Low blocking. The low blocking rule in the NFL prohibits offensive players from blocking defenders below the waist from behind when the defender is already engaged with another offensive player. This rule prioritizes player safety by minimizing the risk of dangerous hits. Offensive players must block within the designated zone and avoid targeting an engaged defender's legs or lower body from behind. Enforcing this rule fosters a safer playing environment and promotes fair competition by discouraging actions that could harm players on the field. Helmet removal. In the NFL, players are strictly prohibited from removing their helmets on the field as a form of celebration or during confrontations. This rule prioritizes player safety and discourages unsportsmanlike behavior. Any intentional helmet removal results in penalties for unsportsmanlike conduct. Keeping helmets on at all times is vital for protecting players from head injuries and ensuring their overall safety. Removing a helmet increases the risk of severe harm, including concussions and facial injuries. Jumping or hurdling. To prioritize player safety, the NFL prohibits ball carriers from jumping or hurdling over the line of scrimmage. This rule aims to reduce the risk of dangerous collisions and injuries when players attempt to leap over defenders. While hurdling can be impressive, the rule protects players from harm and ensures defenders can make legal tackles without compromising safety. The NFL's focus on player protection promotes fair and safe gameplay. Goalpost dunking. In NFL, players are not allowed to dunk over the goalpost or use them as props during celebrations. This rule prevents potentially dangerous actions that could damage the goalpost or cause injury. Violations result in penalties for unsportsmanlike conduct. While the NFL encourages celebrations, it emphasizes respect and safety, prohibiting goalpost dunking to promote discipline and sportsmanship and direct focus toward team achievements. 10-second runoff. The NFL's 10-second runoff rule prevents teams from exploiting penalties to gain an unfair advantage in the final minute of a half. If an offensive penalty occurs, a 10-second runoff is applied to the game clock along with a yardage penalty. This rule promotes fairness, discourages intentional clock manipulation, and requires teams to be disciplined and strategic. Exceptions exist if a timeout is available, allowing a team to use it instead of losing 10 seconds. The rule adds a strategic element to time management and upholds the integrity of the game, particularly in crucial moments when time is critical. Unnecessary roughness. In the NFL, player safety is paramount and the rulebook is designed to protect athletes from excessive and unnecessary contact. Unnecessary roughness is a rule that penalizes players who engage in actions that go beyond what is required to make a legal tackle or block. This rule aims to prevent dangerous hits, late hits on a quarterback, or any act of aggression that could result in injury. Unnecessary roughness penalties can result in significant yardage gains for the opposing team, helping to discourage overly aggressive or reckless behavior on the field. It reinforces the NFL's commitment to player safety and the integrity of the game. Illegal shift. The illegal shift rule is designed to maintain fairness and prevent deceptive offensive tactics. This rule dictates that before the snap, only one offensive player may be in motion at a time, and all players must come to a complete stop for at least 1 second before the snap. If 2 or more players are in motion simultaneously, it's considered an illegal shift, resulting in a penalty. The illegal shift rule ensures that the defense has a fair opportunity to read and react to the offensive formation. It prevents offenses from exploiting movement to create confusion among defenders and adds an element of discipline to offensive strategies. Taunting. Taunting is a rule aimed at promoting sportsmanship and fair play in the NFL. It prohibits players from engaging in taunting behavior, which includes excessive celebrations, gestures, or language directed at opponents or officials. The NFL aims to create a respectful and professional atmosphere on the field, and the taunting rule plays a significant role in achieving that goal. Penalties for taunting can result to yardage losses and potentially impact field position. The rule encourages players to celebrate their achievements in a manner that does not demean or disrespect their opponents, reinforcing the league's commitment to professionalism and mutual respect. Neutral zone infraction. The neutral zone infraction rule is designed to penalize defensive players who approach into the neutral zone before the snap, causing the offensive linemen to read. This rule helps maintain the fairness of the game by ensuring the defensive players do not gain an unfair advantage by jumping into the neutral zone to disrupt the offense's timing. When a neutral zone infraction occurs, it results in a 5-yard penalty against the defense, giving the offense an advantage. The rule encourages defenders to maintain discipline and refrain from trying to anticipate the snap count. Pass interference. Pass interference is one of the most high-profile rules in the NFL, and it often sparks intense debates and discussions among fans, players, and analysts. Pass interference occurs when a defensive player makes contact with a receiver that significantly hinders the receiver's ability to catch the ball. It can also be called an offensive player if they create significant contact that prevents a defender from making a play on the ball. Pass interference's penalties are highly consequential, often resulting in substantial yardage gains for the offense. This rule reflects the NFL's commitment to fair play and protecting the integrity of the passing game. However, the subjectivity involved in interpreting pass interference makes it one of the most debated rules in the league. The NFL's rulebook is a complex and ever-evolving document that reflects the league's commitment to fairness, player safety, and the integrity of the game. While some rules may seem peculiar or contentious, they all serve a purpose in shaping the NFL into the dynamic and captivating sport that is today. As fans, we can appreciate the nuances and intricacies of these rules, recognizing that they contribute to the excitement and drama of every NFL game. So the next time you watch a game and witness a penalty or a rule in action, remember that it's all a part of the intricate tapestry that makes the NFL one of the most beloved and enduring sports league in the world.